Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining in tonight for the live stream. Some more No Man's Sky Frontiers update. Hey, Xbox, I'm still not calling you Lord. Hey, Jason, Felonius, Jenny, thank you all for joining in. Yes, Jason, Xbox is happy because he's hanging out with you. That's it. That's the whole excuse. That's the whole reason. That's all it is. So, yeah, we're going to do some more No Man's Sky Frontier update. And definitely bugged. I'm going to go ahead and say that. I'm also going to give Timmy his little snack stick because he's been just staring at me. You want it, Timmy? You want it? Say you want. No, you want it? Not. All right, show everybody. Say please. All right, that works. You can't see it as well. He's standing up. Yes, Xbox, I see you. So yeah, let's see. Last time I had that problem with the first structure for the settlement. It kept acting like it was looping the first part. Well, it did it again. The second one, I think I did the first segment 3 times. And then I have now a tower, generator tower building that the first part I did it, I want to say 6, maybe 7. I know 6 times. I did it again and again and again and again. So much I looked on Reddit and started looking to see if anybody else was having the problem. And everybody else is having problems saying, I built the tower, but it's empty. There's nothing inside. And somebody else said, I did all 3 phases and the tower's empty. I'm like, wait, 3 phases? And I kept looking and more people were saying, I did all 3 parts. And I'm like, I just did 6 of the same thing, this basic structure 6 times. It finally tracked, did the roof, and I finally have it doing the final build out or fill in, whatever it's called. So yeah, there's something going on with mine, at least, that I am doing again and again and again the first phase of every building for some reason. Your game is bugged, but you have an S-class settlement now. I've got a B-class. I know I got B. And I'm actually at a positive income, a positive production level now, which is good. But it's like barely, and it was saying like 100-something hours for me to break even. And yeah, it's been interesting. I've been having some significant issues. You purchased some land to keep safe in Scotland, so you can now. You fell for that? You fell for that little $1 or whatever it was. Buy like a tree. Is what you're saying? Did you actually buy that Xbox? Because I saw that same thing, and I was like, oh, that could be a fun little joke gift for my dad. And I looked, and I was like, oh yeah, it's just totally a scam. Took you 4 days to get S-class. See, that's the problem. Is I had like one of mine. It was the 4 hours to build the main part, and then 4 hours later I check and it's like, gotta build the part again. Then 4 hours later, you gotta build this again. Then finally it's like, okay, now you can build the roof. Fortunately, the generator tower is like 1 hour on each phase, but again, I've done at least 6 times on the first phase. Every time repeating. You're gonna get the dog her magic bone. Yeah, don't buy don't buy in on that Scottish, tree land thing there. It's a complete scam. Just because you own land doesn't mean you become a lord. You'll actually have to, get like certain land passed down to you from the family for to be lord. Yeah, I saw that thing. I thought it'd be a fun joke, kind of like people selling plots of land on the moon, but I was like, maybe this actually has some validity. And no, that's a complete scam. It's just a total ripoff on that. Oh, speaking of scam or not scam, what does everybody think? If you've seen it, you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it. The trailer for the Matrix 4 movie, Matrix Resurrections, dropped today. Who's seen it and what do you think of it? I want to know what everybody's thinking of that tonight. Because I mean, after the second and third movie, I'm a little apprehensive, but honestly, seeing the trailer, I'm hopeful again. I'm actually hopeful for that movie. It looks like a very good turnaround is what I'm seeing. It looks like it's going to actually be all right this time. Maybe not as good as the first one, but it does look like it's probably going to be better than the second and third one. So, but what does everybody think of that while we get started with some No Man's Sky? Jenny is back. Jenny, join in on the discussion of Matrix 4 trailer. Yay or nay? All right, let's see. All right, final fit out, 28% complete. So we got 43 minutes until that's done, and that's supposed to boost me another 40 to 50,000 a day, I think. That should get me pretty much covered where I am, like, it's not going to take but a couple of days. Settlement visitor. Oh, wow, okay. Proto butter synthesizer. You know, that could be interesting, but proto butter synthesizer, that really seems it's like a snake oil sales thing is what it seems. Felonious is not interested. No, I did not give free gaming PCs. Anybody. I haven't. If I'm getting a gaming PC for somebody, it's going to be me to get a new one. So I don't have maybe a little bit better frame rate on Subnautica when I have such big bases and so many mods going. Jenny wants to see the movie. I want to see the movie. And I did see they're sticking to, I want to say December 22nd for the movie release. And it's going to be theaters and HBO Max. So, you know, you can just watch it online if you don't want to be around people. I think it's going to be a good movie. And I think I am going to decline the potential snake oil. I might make some sailors mad that I didn't buy his special thing, but no. So let's look. I did lose 2 people. They gave up. They're like, I'm not happy. 12% is not happy. We're almost at a sentinel alert level. 94 hours. That's good. I'm not sure how this works. 7,000 a day. And it's only going to take 94 hours to do that. I'm not sure on that one. And it seemed like the right calculation. Or we got 40 minutes of other stuff going on, so we'll have to come back to here to see my tower. For now, let's see. I've got 2 bases in this system. We'll go toy around with some of the new buildings. Oh, actually, I know what I need to do. I gotta get some more salvaged data. That's what we did last time. We had problems where I lost everything. I need some salvaged data. Go buy some more unlocks. And since I've got a pending sentinel attack, I probably want to stay close. Yeah, proto butter. You know, I'm not like, you know, proto. It's not quite butter, but it will be butter. So it's like it's proto butter synthesizer. It's gonna make some not butter, but almost butter. You know, it's like half butter. And, you know, just a little bit more churning, you might have some butter in there. But I think I'd rather buy something that actually does a full butter deal. Oh, and we've got the new expedition started, but that's not exactly my preferred play style for the game. That's not exactly what I enjoy about the game. I'm not jumping around doing one task after another type of player, so I am going to forego the expedition. Yes, that means I'm going to lose some of the rewards, but I'd rather keep playing the game in a way I enjoy than worry about getting a few little rewards that I may not even care about. There was another one over here I saw. That's further away, so let's go to the closest one. They can't believe it's not butter. Sure, maybe that was the inspiration for it. I can't believe it's not proto butter. That's the new advertising campaign slogan. I can't believe it's not almost butter. Why are you chirping at me? All right, let's find. Oh, unknown building. Okay. So they're just like, either they said, I don't like this settlement, I'm going to build over here, or the settlement said, we don't like you, we're going to build over here. And they're like, we're going to build bigger than you. It does seem kind of strange to have, I mean, I am a good distance away already. That's, I mean, almost like, say a kilometer. Where is it? That's only like 1.5 kilometers away. Wow, okay, Sentinel. Why is the Sentinel showing for that far away? Is it counting as part of the settlement for some reason? Do I have a Sentinel mission? Or is that showing me Sentinels on their way to attack? I think it should be Sentinels being shown like, oh, we've detected a Sentinel swarm headed this way. Oh, that's what it is. It's depot. You know what? Don't mind me, fellas. I'm just gonna do a quick little chart and say you're gonna lie down, so if you stop chatting, you fell asleep. That's fine. And good evening, Sanchez. I'm assuming you came in during the whole butter, not butter, almost butter conversation. Maybe I should look for the next tech spot to dig. That's what I kind of wanted to do anyway, so might help if I look for one. No, no. All right, they're like almost the same distance, so let's go. I don't think I need to offer him food. He just got him some food. I feel like that should have been, some other option than offer the creature food. Wait a second. He just got him some food. He just hunted down his prey. He don't need any food from me. Okay, and it should be 85. There we go. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. How much do I have now anyway? 45. Okay, so I still got all the ones from last time. Getting some more. Oh, come on. I'm covered up. Oh, all right, see, I'm covered up. I'm fine. Thermal protection can go back up. Or not. Unknown building again. Keeps taking me further away than I would like, but, you know, really it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna, you know, fly up to the anomaly anyway after this. We'll go with that one. We have a lot of stuff I know still to unlock as far as the new stuff. The new buildable options. At school tomorrow, you're working online. So you get assigned work online at whatever time you want to do it. So, so your school is doing the same thing where you're shutting down for a couple of days. And just go from. I did say, you know, there's been a few other schools that have shut down for like 2 weeks again to like, because not so much because they had so many cases, but because they didn't have enough staff to handle working like normal. It's not too recently, but it's a little while back, a few weeks ago, Panera Bread nearby shut down for 2 weeks because they had so many people there get sick that they shut down completely for like 2 weeks. There we go. Go that one. I'm pretty sure Jenny has been playing No Man's Sky. Probably playing it despite having requests to play Subsistence. I have a feeling she's not playing Subsistence, is she? I mean, I'm not playing Subsistence, but I kind of had a not the best experience with that the first time around, so. Alright, it's 53. Get my levels back up. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'll take the ACM. Yeah, it's good. I'll do this. Save point. No crash taking my stuff away. Alright, read. You know, check my stock levels, everything in this abandoned location. Maybe this was the original settlement and somebody was like, or somebody was living here and the other said, hey, you know, you can come over here, live with us. We got some room. You know, we need people. And they're like, sure. Why be alone on this dust bowl? Seriously, horrible place to start a settlement. Alright, has it been 40 minutes yet? No, it has not. I think I prefer the like 4-hour options because, you know, then it's like, well, I'll just, you know, I'm not gonna worry about it. I just, you know, take a break, go away, be fine. Oily fluids. So exactly what you want, you know, like the ultimate Christmas present. Christmas came early. It's not even Halloween yet, and I see no more. So let's get my ship. Oh no, you don't. Seriously, my launch thrusters were charged, or is that when I had my game crash where I didn't get the saved launch thruster recharge? All right. We'll, guess huff it back. Jason, she says shame on you for calling her less than an angel. Despite you did call her technically an angel, but not the angel she was referring to. You know, why am I... Let's see, you know, let's do this. Let's, summon. You know, Happy was a, very speedy one. Considering he's been, in storage for weeks. He's still happy, ready to go. Alright. Let's go. Shelby, you're faster than jumping along with an elbow. Jesus Murphy. No candy for you, Xbox. Need to watch your sugar intake. Actually, well, tell you what, get candy, but get sugar-free candy. At least you'll be in a better direction there. Still not gonna be that healthy and not good for you, but at least you won't be loading up on a ton of sugar. And yeah, they do make sugar-free candy. It's for people who are diabetic, mainly, or people who honestly do want to control the amount of sugar they intake. Happy is taller than some of the buildings. Look at that. That is a big robo dog. That kind of gives you proper scale right there, where you can see he is bigger than the structures, minus the tower. I mean, that says something right there. Go away. 57. Yeah, go away, Mr. Sentinel. You don't need to mess with my tower. 25 minutes. And Happy's like, I'm following you. Yeah, we'll get in. Now let's recharge everything. I'm tired of finding out everything's out. Okay. Off we go. Jenny called you terrible, so she must be banned. I'm pretty sure we've had worse things said in the chat without people getting banned. Xbox, no, you should not get a crown for Angel. You're still earning your, you're still working on getting that Halo back, we'll say that. No mod for Jason, yeah. He already said he didn't want to deal with mod. He said he just wants to hang out. All right, let's pick some stuff because I got 25 minutes till that part's done. We gotta buy some things. And I am doing the alloy structure. We'll do wood or timber. That's what it is, right? Timber? Yeah, timber. We'll do those later, even though that would fit more with the theme of the place. Short walls. You know, I probably will need some short walls. Half ramp. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Let's get that one. Get a door. Get all those. Horizontal window. Small window. Irregular window. Twin window. Why couldn't that just be all part of one thing? Like under window and then have like, you know, 5 options or 3 options and 3 more options. I don't know. That seems like a weird direction with that. Okay, that's the main structures. All the main alloy stuff. Is that, yep, done. Roof cap. Flat roof. Yep. At the least, I'll build my place looking a lot nicer than everybody else's. Make them jealous. Say I am stealing money from the settlement to build myself a super nice base, my own house to be much nicer than everybody else. You know, we'll give them something to gossip about. And that's all of those. Good. Let's see. Before I go anything in those, yep, got all the lights. Got that. All right, we got some of these decorative ones. Let's get the barrel, because I see a lot of the barrels around. Dish. We can't. Yeah, we need satellite. We gotta have some entertainment there. We'll get the spinners. And we'll get the reservoir because it's a dust bowl. It means we already got the water tower. Yeah, we'll get the furnace. That's gonna get me. All right, we're down to the last bit. the rustic stuff. I think that brings me back around, other than the posters. The rolled canvas, sure. Like that. That's got me down to 5. Oh, you know what? Just because it's a scissor lift. Why would you not want a scissor lift? I like the pallets. You know, it's a dusty place. Look at that. And that leaves me 1 salvaged data. All right. I might have gotten enough in way of base part unlocks now. That was a good chunk of them right there. Most stuff was 1, you know, item, 1 piece each, so I did a good bit there. Let's see, ruinous. There we go. Angel muffin. Okay. I like that better than Murphy muffins, I would say. Xbox, I think you were trying to tone it down a bit, which is why Jenny and Jason are able to get a little bit more out of the bots than you tonight, but not by much. They're not doing too much. They're not really that weird. Oh, I think I know this base now. I was trying to figure out what base this was. Why I had 2 so close together. Yeah, okay, it put me in the wrong spot. Okay, here we go. This one. Yes. down inside the, okay, wait a second. I know I had that. Oh, is this... Did I use some of those, modded parts? I don't think I used the modded parts here. I don't think I did. I think I just did some weird trickiness here, and that's what's going on here. I feel like I did not do anything like that. How... Okay, there we go. Let's see how the camera works. Definitely a bit more stuttery when I use the camera than it used to be. Okay, I need to make another way outside. Yeah, okay, we can do this here. Now I gotta figure out how everything is set up. Let's do the hollow door. Okay. And I'm outside. This is the buried one. Yeah, that's the one that has like the big rooms. So why is it not connecting? Man, I'm gonna have to get used to these changes now. It looks almost like it was not level with the other part of the base there. I'm struggling to get inside. Ah! It did not open the door up again. Oh, God, what? Oh, no! What? Oh, no! Okay, that, where's the undo? Because I did not mean to just delete that. I deleted the whole room. I deleted every bit of that. Oh, no. That's way too easy to do that. It's much better when it was right-click to delete. Oh, that's awful. Where's the undo command for that? I just lost. Oh, that's... Oh, part of that is gone now. You know what? Let's just... We'll move it. Okay. And I have the door showing. So, this is all in place still. It's just the door being stupid. And the door caused me to destroy a whole room. Oh, I don't like that. That's way too easy to destroy a part. What is that? Is that after like the door is separate? Like, okay, I'm... Yeah, this is gonna take some getting used to. A lot of mistakes. I keep wanting to hit C for camera, and it's not doing it. Why are you being so picky? I bet if I go in here. Door right there. Look at that. It's got a door there. So let's just take that out. I'll move that one there. And then we'll do... was it back here? Yeah, the old parts. Door frame. We'll just redo it like that. And that fixed it. Oh, that's weird why it did that. And even worse that's like now messed up. Ah. At least I think that was just the beds in there is what I lost. I didn't build a teleporter in here. Did I? No. I did not do a teleporter. Alright, we'll go. Yeah, summer's not over yet. It's still, well, I guess you could say it's about to end. It's almost over. Oh. I don't care about that. Halfway asleep, but you want to watch your life's wish to meet me. I mean, it's not like you're gonna watch you meet me tonight or, you know, anytime till after you actually meet me. You'd have to watch a video of you after it's happened meeting me, but that's not happening tonight. Pumpkin muffins. I think I would like skip that. I can handle like pumpkin seeds, like roasted pumpkin seeds, especially if you do like in the little trail mix stuff, the papitas. I can handle that. I'm just not a big fan of regular pumpkin. Saw that grid look to it as it filled in everything. Yeah, that did not look like a very good performance improvement with it. You know, you see this checkered filling in of the planet texture. If there was ever a meet and greet, I mean, you'd have a chance to get VIP. Well, not, I'm going to say VIP, but, you know, if it's ever a meet and greet, it'll be like a competition, contest type thing. And, I mean, you'll have a chance, just the same as other people would. Oh yeah, some performance problems happening. Half my ship was missing for a second. Oh yeah, look at that. Just turning. I'm getting like some lag here and there until it loads in. Make sure I'm not like overloading. Yeah, it's a little too much. Oh, why that was there. Oily fluids. Processed protein. Sure. Oh. That was wasted. There we go. What's with the what's with the little marker on my starship? No, actually, I'm gonna grab frostwort because we might want to make some glass components. All right. So now, what's changed as far as in here? Still the same corridors. I would honestly have liked to see some different texturing options for that. I think that could have been nice. You know, some slightly different texturing. It does look nice and compact, you know, with this. A little bit easier to find some stuff. Let's throw in a kiln-fired pot. just to decorate it up rustic-like. Oh, I wish we could build like in the cargo area now. Half counter. You know what? I'm just gonna put it here, see it. I just want to see what it looks like. And corner. Oh, this snapping on this is a missed opportunity. Have that just snap together. Table lamp. Sure, let's just see how that looks. Displayed hanging lamp. Alright. Doesn't seem to be giving any more light than normal. Oh, I went wrong. One, oil burner. Yeah, let's put it down here. Let's see. Does not actually seem to be burning any oil. Vintage teapot. Vintage tap. Got your little water tap. I mean, it's some nice stuff to go with the rustic look of timber and stone, but I'm not seeing anything that's really like stand out on this. Circles hanging lamp. It looks bright, but it actually seems to be maybe adding a little bit of light. In valid position. I'll do this. Okay, that's weird. You got an E to cycle through like one direction? Yeah, so weird. I want to just right click to delete stuff now, and I can't. Okay, that's all right, you see the light right there on that. It actually is creating a little bit of light on everything. Salty Films, hello. Yeah, no, I did not give out meet and greet tickets or anything. Xbox keeps trying to prank people when they come in and say, I gave away something. You missed it. I did not do that. If I did that, I would announce it beforehand. Say, hey, I'm going to be giving away stuff. If you want to, you know, get this, to be part of this, you need to be on the stream. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I want to try to build anything else in here. I mean, this looks pretty decent. And I like the reorganization of the building system, but man, some of the controls are odd. Like, it does not feel comfortable anymore. Like, it feels... I guess maybe people were like complaining about it being too easy to accidentally delete stuff, but I'm trying to hit C and I hit X instead. I just graze X and now, bam, there it goes. I just lost something I didn't mean to lose. I feel the method we had, the right click, would have been better to keep. Maybe there's a mod to fix that. I'm sure somebody's had the same complaint. They're fixing it with the mod. Xbox, I know you're trying to just have some fun with people. I'm just trying to make sure nobody, you know, gets upset because they missed out on something that didn't happen. I know it's not clear. I'm trying to get where I can land. Let's see. Is it done yet? It's done. Yeah, it should be done. It's my tower. And this is different than other towers I've heard about because I don't see a doorway. I heard people were saying they built the generator tower and it was empty inside. It went through like a door and I don't have a door. No decisions, so no new building option. How is it? It's supposed to be done. Why am I still at the same value? It was supposed to add like 40 or 50,000 to the productivity. That's why I went with it instead of the bar. Is it like not? Oh, I remember this. I remember somebody saying they built it. They built the generator tower, and at the end it acted like, I mean, it was built, but they didn't get the effect from it. Like they did not get the boost to their productivity, and I'm seeing that too. That's not good. Definitely not good. It's like wasted 6 tries to get it past phase 1. All those resources, and it's not even doing anything. I'm gonna reload. We'll go. I'm gonna reload the save and see what it does. Maybe it'll help. You have 2 with no doors? That's interesting. Again, I did see somebody say on theirs they had doors on their generator tower, but the generator is empty. And I now remember seeing somebody say, you know, they built one and it gave no effect to the settlement like it was supposed to. Takes a bit for it to count. So I didn't see anything about that. I just remember seeing something now. Because again, the first phase, I did 6 times at least. I know that. You know, I'd come back in an hour, it'd be like, build the first phase again, the first part. And I did that again and again and again. And, it seemed like it didn't want to complete if I was not playing the game, is actually how it turned out. Like, I came back like 2 minutes before it was supposed to complete and basically sat at one point and it completed while I was in the game. That seems to be the only reason it actually finally worked for me. I'm still at that high alert level. Hasn't done anything yet. Okay, well. It's not gonna... Plotting. What are you plotting? I read your mind. You're plotting something. Feels like home now. Good. You're plotting on how to throw me a party for being such an awesome overseer. It's totally what he's going to do. I know it. I feel good about that. Timmy, I put you on camera and you decide then you don't want to be laid out. Hey, why don't you try that? Somewhat like silos, like they store power, or because it's a generator tower is what it's supposed to be, or generator silo. I know at one point it said silo roof on the description when I was building it, but I remember it saying generator tower was the first thing it called it. Oh, that had no sides to the ship at all there. Timmy's done. He's like, whatever. I don't want to, I don't even want to worry about that treat. So you know what? I know which one we're going to go to. We're going to go here and mess around with the design of it, because I'm not too, like, hung up on this one. I think he actually waited for me to look at him, like he's like, oh, he's looking. Okay, I'll eat it. Jimmy, you're being goofy. You're being goofy. All right, here we go. We are at base number 2. This was the second one I built, and it was not this filled with plant life originally. This was like a barren desert type look, and now there's a lot of plants. This must have been from another recent update. Salvage container. All right, yeah. There's one. Or maybe this is like the big ones are ones I can't scan anyway. All new creatures too. Cause I already scanned creatures that I had here. Now there's all these new ones. If the creatures that were here before were wiped out with an update, is that like, you know, mass extinction? Does that count as, you know, wiping out an entire species because, you know, the devs decided to have it wipe everything? Check my farms. I haven't been here so long. Copper and, you know, I'll take the oxygen. And they look more colorful. Like, is it? Yeah, they're going. So those have. What's there's no red on these, or is it red? Red on one side. I don't remember having that before. I don't remember them having like that separate red look to it. I got stairs, or I mean a ladder that I can no longer climb down. I'm trying though. I'm not giving up. The lightning bolt thing when you build stuff, oh my. It won't let me climb down, but it's certainly let me climb up. The lightning bolt's gonna be the power, and I think you're talking about the one that lets you hide the power lines, which I will try in a moment. I want to see how high this will actually let me climb. I did climb downwards for quite a moment, but I think I've already gone longer than that. Oh, I am like the ultimate mine, you know? I'm climbing a ladder that doesn't exist, and I'm climbing all the way to the moon. Am I still going up? Yeah, I'm still climbing. How high can I go? Like, seriously, how high can I keep climbing without getting stuck? Yeah, I know. It's... Well, I was climbing downwards. There was a ladder used to be there, and that's messed up now. So now I'm just climbing up an invisible ladder that maybe, I guess, goes into space. I don't know. I mean... I'm assuming I'm at least going to be able to climb up that high. That would be kind of funny. Just keep going like this. Well, you know, we'll take a break. We'll just hang out. You know, just talk for 20 minutes. And then at the end of 20 minutes, check back in. Be like, oh, hey, I climbed into space. I just went into orbit. You plenty of power, but won't let you rebuild your portal. Ooh, I don't know about that. I mean, well, the portal, you have to either place it on a piece of structure that will pass power through like the floor, or you have to build it where you then, I won't say connect with a power line to it. Because if it's not showing like any power, then, you know, I mean, it should let you build. It's just not going to let you use it if there's no power. I like how... What's lighting me up? Like, I turned the wrong way, like over here. Like... I've got a light on my, okay, is that the light from my looking around? I guess it is, because it moves with me. So I guess that's like my light for my suit. It's like, just gonna keep going. What's that? Trading post. Okay, I am, I'm getting kind of bored with this part right here, as interesting as it is. Elite Dangerous. No, I have not played that one. I've looked at it, but I never ended up choosing to buy it. All right, that's it. I am jumping, and I did not fall into any kind of ladder. Okay, let's see. The ladder still exists here. So it's like what it did with the door. It messed up the cuboid room. Can I go through the... I can't. I got it working. I might leave this, actually. Because that's funny. I may actually just leave that and use that another time. Okay, let's build something new. Since I got all the alloy ones, let's mix and match with some of this. Oh wow, look at that one right there. Here, let me go to that. It's supposed to be the full featured roof, but it seems to have changed because I guess maybe changes with the roof designs. Oh yeah, I mean put it back to C for the camera. It makes sense. It's camera C, not B build. They should switch those. B for toggle build, C for camera. It makes sense, or at least, you know, for English, it makes sense. Oh, that's not quite wide enough. All right, let's go back to the old part. Something did not convert very fluidly. Not either. All right. What is it? Where's the... All right, that's the question now, is where's the prefabs? There's the prefabs. All right. So square room. It's not giving me any issue building that. What if I do, what if I do duplicate? Does it duplicate everything in it? It does not. What's it? That's the portal in there and some batteries. I do kind of like the duplicate part. It'd be great if you could duplicate more than one. You know, like select an entire section and duplicate. Otherwise, I don't really see the point of duplicate unless it's like you don't want to have to go find that part again. You're like, oh, you know what? I just want to use this, make one of these, and be done with it real quick. I could get that, but I don't see much else of a use for that. And I don't have any plants in there. I have plants there. So, delete, delete, delete. We'll take these out. And let's go with something new. Possible. I mean, hopefully. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I got the ladder, but I don't think the ladder is going to quite go up into this. Let's do window. Yeah, we'll do like this. So we'll try this. This is not going to work very favorably. I can tell you that. I have like a corner piece that might fit this. No. Okay, yeah. I don't know on this. I don't want to get rid of that room because it's got my generators from before they nerfed it. Falling from high heights in the games makes you scared. Well, in this, you got a jetpack. Man, where is that? You don't have to worry about it. You just time your jetpack at the right spot as long as you've got jetpack. Charge. If you don't have a charge, then you have a problem. Okay, I gotta figure out how to make this integrate because I'm not getting rid of that. Maybe I just put like a roof on it. That really probably just did not work at all. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not a... I like the new grid organization for it, but I am not a fan of the controls for the new building system. It is very off. It shouldn't be like this. Again, it should be B for build, C for camera. You have an extreme fear of heights. Well, you know, that'd be a good way to get over it. Build something in the game, be really high up, and then be like, jump. I mean, it's not a, you know, good idea to think that you could do that in real life and be okay, but, you know, it could help you kind of get over your fear a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't know if I can actually make that work without putting another prefab on there. They won't have to do that. Actually, we do this. We'll come out of the back because It's a straight hallway. Okay. So we'll come out there, and I'll use my trick. I'm hoping still works. We're gonna find out if it works. So find that part. I guess any of these will be the one I need. So there we go. Okay, so that still works. So we build that. And now we're gonna throw this down. And I'll probably leave that wall there. Go like this. I think the glass panel flooring is kind of a nice touch here because of how high up we are. And I can make more than that. It'd be great if they had given us a way to like craft stuff without having to leave, you know, your inventory, or I mean, go and craft out of your inventory without leaving the build mode. That, I mean, that would have been a really good improvement right there. And I want to say it looks like they made glass stack a lot more than it used to. It was like, was it 5 or 10 it used to be, and now I'm going to get 50. 40's enough for now, but yeah. Okay, we'll just take that out. Oh yeah, I need to see if I can change the controls. This is just not going to work for me. Anything like, there we go. Sloping roof panel. It will place. It is not snapping, but it definitely seems to be more interested in snapping over there. Okay, so it doesn't want to build off of that. That's a little odd. I think it would actually want to build, you know, coming off of this, like attached to that. It does not seem to want to. All right, we'll go up. Okay, I'm rotating it. I did the wrong. No, I did not do the wrong wall. Did I? Alloy wall, yeah. Okay, it's the same there. And then it changes. Okay, so we have this look like that, but then when I stack it, it changes. Interesting. So it has a second level variation, and then it just continues that variation. Why? That's not even the same one. Look, it's got a gap there. It's not a exact mount. It's like it's building a different piece. That doesn't seem right. Like, I could see it being if it actually fit to it, but it doesn't look like it's the same size. What is going on this? Wow, there's some issues. There are some serious issues in this right now. Oh, it might actually pop in a window here. Let's see. Same thing on the window. It changes the structural type. And I don't like that. All right, now see that one I could understand. That looks a little bit closer to it because it's already got the fatter top piece. Actually, I don't think it's changing. It's like that. This one stays the same. So that one builds the same way if it's down here or up there. It's the other one that is changing each time. storm coming through your base? Is that like you're having the same problem with me, like with the building stuff, like not like closing everything correctly? Okay, right there, if you look at the top row on it, you see everything else looks the same, but the very top piece, if I go here, it changes. It's like the top and the framing on the sides changes for the upper level. That is odd that it does that. And it does not look like it's a matching piece. I'm sorry, it looks like it is. Look there. Because there's nothing below it, it goes to the original design. That does not fit right. Hopefully they fix that, because that just does not look like you're actually meaning to build it that way. Yeah, actually, I wonder, what if I do it this way? And, oh, wow, yeah. If I do it like, look at that. It builds the normal way I've been wanting it to build. And then it converts it. Wow. That is, yeah, look at that. It changed it. It's the normal kind, the normal setup, a little different. And I place this, and then it spans out. It has the little, it's the little part coming down. That is weird. I don't know why they would do it that way. That doesn't make sense to me, like at all. It seems like just a bad choice there. Yeah, we'll do. It's like it's taking the extruded version and making that the default almost. So this is why you had to redo your base? Yeah. It's got to be a bug. Or maybe not a bug. Maybe they meant for it to do that to give like more texturing when you stack certain things, but it is weird that it's doing that. And that it does not feel like it's actually meant to be there. It looks like there's gaps like in the design, like it's not actually meant to go that way. I feel like I want to do like an irregular window just for a little texturing over here. Like that. Wish we had like a big window. Like just a straight, not frontage, but like just a big window option for it. I'm surprised we don't have one that's like almost a full sized window kind of thing. I got the extruded window. But, I mean, that's no different size-wise than the alloy basic one. There's some weird choices going with this, I would say. Now let's go back to getting this done so I can go through what originally was bringing me to this, which is the rooftop. What's going on with the rooftops? Because that's not snapping to it. Even here, it's not snapping. I can't even get it to place on that. Look at that. It's not placing. There's gotta be bugs. I mean, that's not... I mean, that's snapping. That snaps to it. That snaps to it, though. That's not exactly like the... That's a good look for a smaller structure. Not what I'm going for. But yeah, some pieces are not snapping. And I want, see that, the way that looks right there, I'm going to have this wall that I don't want there. Oh. something going on with this. All right, so the gable does not place by snapping. That will place, but not very well, and that's not placing on the edge like I want. And then that is not snap. So the freeform stuff is not snapping, really. But the rest of the stuff is. I could do this. Be great if that was like a glass option there. Okay, that snaps. Did not mean to do that. Okay, so we're gonna go with... Let's try this again, since I've got that. Oh, the rotation is so slow now, too. Yeah, there's no snapping on that one. Yeah, there's some stuff that needs to be heavily tweaked on the building right now. Well, I can get by with this, I guess. This will work. At least give me something. Give me a glass version of this too, devs. And that just screams we need glass. Like one version that is alternating, like metal, glass, metal, glass, metal, glass, or like metal, metal, and then glass, glass, metal, metal. You know, have like some kind of glass in there would be nice. Or just metal framing on the outside, then glass the whole way. Nice skylight. You know, that's that definitely needs that kind of vibe for an option. Okay, now it popped up. I thought for a second it looked like it popped up one of the top pieces like that. Raised platform roof. Let's see, is that... Oh, yeah, look at that. Elaborate roof. Yeah, okay. Flat. I like the sail roof, but it looks like somebody should be standing there, and there's no way to get up there. Same thing with this. I mean... Feels almost like there should be somebody getting up there. We'll try this. Because it's a skylight, but it's not a very good skylight. Actually, you could tell it's not actually really showing much at all. That's... Yeah, some of these need some rework. Almost like I want to just do this. That's a better skylight than the other option. That right there, just, you know, simple, done. You know, no complications. Just here's the floor with the glass panel, and it works. And it looks better. Oh, yeah, some stuff, they've got to get some work done on this. Chris! Hi! Greetings in Australia. God, it's... Oh, what time is it for you? It's got to be like early day or something for you. You're on the other side of the world. I don't know about like the style coding, more maybe just like maybe, you know, some of the placement coding needs some more polishing, but they definitely need to have some more changes to some of these. Like it just feels like some of these are very restrictive in how you can place them for them to actually work. Otherwise, you end up with something that just obviously is out of place. I'm trying to find something else I could add on the outside of it that might actually look good. I want to do a sign. Yeah, that'd be good. Do like a signage on a couple of spots, like on the edge here, like that. Like when you're coming in, you see a sign that you don't know what it means. I can't read that. I don't know what that says. I feel like they could have taken some stuff from the mods we were looking at. Like the Euclidia mod. So many things that they could have been like, hey, we would like to incorporate this. We'll give you credit kind of thing, whatever. Or we want to do something similar to this. Like, there's some things they could have done from that would have worked out a lot better than some of this. You know what? I'm not going to do that style. Okay, yeah, that does not quite work. Let's turn off the camera. We'll turn it back on to go in here. Wait. Oh, they finally fixed it! Look at that. I could go... Well, never mind. I thought I came from outside the structure. But then it got stuck. Like, okay, I can't go through the corner piece. But I can go through the window piece. Yeah, alright, so they halfway fixed it. Where, you know, before we couldn't go through anything structure-wise with the camera. So if you had that, you had to have a door to get outside. Now you can go in through a window. Or at least a doorway, it seems, with it being closed. But I can't go through the floor. Okay. So no flooring. But the window wall piece works. Oh, that is odd. It's like they messed that up because it feels like it's got to be that's messed up. Like that's not what it's meant to be. Oh, these lights are still not very good. Ooh, you know what? Let's hanging lamp. There we go. Let's see. How does this hang? That is not at all bright. But you know what? It's gonna look goofy. Oh yeah, very goofy. Look at that. That is way too big for it to fit on that. That's not even lined up right. But I'm getting like no glow off of that. So they did not fix the lighting still. 11:20 a.m., so it's not that early for you. S-Bots, just close your mouth. Go to sleep. You won't sing that. You're in lockdown again. That's why, again, you forgot the again part. You know, lockdown number 18. You know, that's what it is. You gotta be honest about it. It's lockdown 18. Yes, it is insufficiently, I'm gonna say not developed, tested. They should have tested it more before they put it out, because it's definitely not done yet. And I was so hopeful that they would get the lights finally working right, and they didn't. The lights still barely show any lighting outside, like just a very short distance. Like it works fine there. Look at how much that lights up. If I put it there, right on the floor, how little that does. That's why you need the skylight and daytime, because you gotta see. Otherwise you can't see anything because the lights don't work. And that's even worse now, it seems like. That's less light than the little one. That looks like it gives off more light than the big circle one. Oh. Don't build big rooms. You can't light them up bright. I still won't fix that. They need to fix that. Like the next update. Just period, needs to be updated with proper lighting to work. All right, let's do the spinning thing. I'm sorry, I just don't get how you gonna do a build update, an update that changes things for the building, but you don't fit some of the building stuff. We add new parts, but you don't fix the lighting. That's an issue. You know, you just end up with you release an update that is missing still a bunch of things that have been needing to be fixed for like 2 years. Oh yeah, we gotta do our antenna. We gotta have our dish network. You know, we gotta have our satellite TV here. Let me just put it on this one if I can ever get lined up just right. Got a little spinny thing on it. I kind of feel like all the new stuff outside of this, the legacy stuff, all the new stuff, even the alloy, feels rustic overall. I mean, it's not just the color scheme, but the decorations feel like they're going more for that, like it's Frontiers update, and it feels almost like we're trying to get a kind of a frontier style, like Old West, Wild West type theme to some of the designs and decorations, but with an updated style for it being space aged, if that makes sense. You're humming. You're so funny. And Sanchez says, sing Feliz Navidad. I say, you know what? Let's say, sing some K-pop. How about that? Spots, go pick a K-pop song and start singing it. At least you might learn like a few words in Korean. At least be you'll learn something. There you go. I get the whole thing of this, you know, you got the timber style, you got the stone style. It's like Stone Age, timber, you know, kind of thing, like Old West, you know, kind of like, I guess, a Greek type feel too for some things. Like, we got an oil burner and stuff like that, you know. It's like, here's settlers that are coming out with spaceships and all this space age technology, but we're going to use this vintage cooking pan to cook some food. It feels like so many of the new things that are themed with the new textures, the new building style, are more out of place, actually, for it being space aged. I mean, definitely if you want to build like a rustic looking thing, I get it. It works, but it feels like too much of it. Even like some of this stuff is too rustic feeling. It feels like there's too much of a focus on that kind of rustic feel, especially since these are now considered legacy. Yeah, I don't know about this. I'm getting a little bit more and more questionable of this update now that I'm playing it more. See, what else was it? I had let's see, we got the tower done, and it did not act like it was taking effect. That was 40-50 minutes ago. Give it a few more minutes and we'll see what it maybe is doing now that I've given it some time. That triangle looks thicker than that one. It's like small triangle, regular triangle, but that one looks like it's thicker. It might just be it's double stacked, but the picture makes it look thicker. Okay, I am let's just go in here and take a look. The door opens at least. I can light it up somewhat, but I need proper lighting in here, you know? I need a ceiling light that's going to actually produce a significant amount of light over an area. That's not too much to ask, I would say. I'm pretty sure that is perfectly reasonable considering there are other games that have exactly that. Actually, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do like a bar type feel. So I need one that comes out about there. Yeah. If I go over here. Come on, nut. What? I still don't have my nudge button option for slowing down the movement speed to more precisely place stuff. Like this is about to be a nightmare to place right. Like maybe I got it as close as I can, but I bet it's gonna be slightly off. I'm feeling more and more like I'm building on Tatooine. Let's say it that way. I feel more and more like I'm building for Tatooine. Like that style of settlement. Not like, oh, what was one of the other ones? What was one of the Star Wars places that was really nice and ornate, elaborate, big city, you know, space age, skyscrapers and stuff. This feels more like I'm building for a little place like Tatooine now. It's like all these updates is what it feels like. These changes, it feels like I'm building for Tatooine. So let's build a Tatooine-inspired type bar, if I can. You know, we'll see about... You know, we'll do this maybe in the corner for later. Vintage tumbler. Yeah, we're going to make a little drink station here. I'll put it like that, that's a coaster kind of thing. Ooh, maybe actually the flask. Yeah, the flask is like that's the shaker for mixing the drinks for the bartender to use. And oh man, well, let me turn. I get some light over here. I saw how crooked that is now. You see how crooked it is coming from there. So let's just cover it up, try to fix it a little bit. There we go. Got that. God, that's so crooked. That is horribly crooked. We'll do like I'll do a counter back here. Yeah, I'll do like a little counter back here, kind of coming out. And a vintage tap. Like that, like that's where they're coming to get the water for the drink mixes. We'll have a little teapot. Maybe a spare flask or two, something like that. You know, like they're gonna have a couple of flasks. And we'll have some clean tumblers. Is what I'm thinking, like that kind of thing. Which is just totally out of place on the rest of the base, but you know, I'm just kind of trying some stuff here. Okay, and apparently I can't. There we go. Weathered, yeah. I'd say it's not like backwards, but it does feel more of that, like, again, it just feels like, especially if I was doing stone, you know, like the carved stone look with metal and stuff like that inside, it feel like I'm building the Tatooine bar almost. Is kind of the way it feels. It does feel, you know, I mean, there is some aspects I would say, yeah, weathered, but it also feels more like there's some stuff that's just kind of like going, not even rustic, like the tapestries, stuff like that is like ornate, but it's not like modern, like sci-fi ornate, you know? Like the rolled canvas makes it feel more like, oh, it just feels more like a Greek or Roman type of thing rather than like a space age type style to it. Now let's do a ventilated crate. We gotta have a little bit of storage, you know. Maybe over here in the corner. That's the empty crate, so you know. Can I stack these without being like funny? Apparently it's not going to want to stack, which is sad. All right, well, we'll do this ornate stools because you need seating. There we go. I'm going to make this, you know, Star Wars bar. You know, we'll do it like this. And I don't know where I want to actually put, well, you know, I guess if I'm going to put this up, if I can put it up, it's not go. It'll place on the floor, but not on the wall. Yeah, it'll place against the floor, but not against the wall. So something is not right on that. The drapes will place on the floor, but not against the wall. So it's like, here you go. You place it for the floor to look a certain, you know, in a certain spot, but not where you really need to be placing it from. That's off. Yeah, this is becoming a less impressive update the more I dive into the actual building aspect of it. Like, granted, it's not just about this, but this was one of the big things they mentioned in the update notes, and this is feeling less impressive now. I'm gonna do corner. I can ever line it up. We have a well, actually, let's try this. Let's see if I can get this to work. Oh man, this is not going to be easy. Oh, actually, wow, that's gonna take up some room. So let's see if I can actually line it up like that. Almost lined up, maybe around the right spot. I kind of have to, I'll see if I can create like, actually I could do that in a different spot. Have like, ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. It's not gonna be a bar, okay? Gambling table. Yeah, like gambling table. You got the person behind the table, and they got people that sit, you know, in a U around them where they can deal cards and whatever. A gambling table. Yeah, we're gonna have like a little gambling setup here. It's a bar, you know. It's a rough, tough type of bar. Now maybe I should have a half table first. I don't know how I want to do this. I guess I want to do it like this. Oh, that was close. Almost had it perfectly aligned. I'm gonna go for right. Go right about there. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. So we'll do that, then we'll come off of the table. Get to line up. Come off like that. And we'll do the same thing again, a little half piece, because that's short enough to mix in with the other part. Nudge button. Slow movement speed button, please. Finally, after all this time, devs, do that. That's gonna be like a huge building improvement for people. That kind of still gives some space in the corner. Ooh, there we go. Sometimes you gotta tap it just right. There's not much space in the corner. Yeah, okay, that is so crooked. I see it. 3.9 out of 4 asleep. Why is it out of 4? Warhammer 40k Gothic? I mean, why not, you know? Stuff, I mean, this almost actually, I would say, other than it seems, it's not like a Victorian style, but it seems almost steampunk in a way for some of it. I mean, like, not really, but almost steampunk. And I can appreciate, you know, wanting to do like a new styling thing, but this still, like, I just feel if I was doing the stone building, I would just be like, yeah, this is straight up building Star Wars, Tatooine kind of thing. Like, I could go build that little outdoor market where they are selling, you know, salvage and stuff from like the Star Destroyers, and it would totally look right for that. And I mean, I get that could technically work, you know, it would tie in with it being like a, you know, off-world settlement that is like, you know, maybe more rustic. I mean, they had it for Tatooine, you know, we got it. You know, maybe not the most developed place, especially on a desert. That's what I should call my I should name my settlement Mos Eisley, because that's about what it is right now. It's not much better than that. We might be changing the name to Mos Eisley, because that really does fit it a little bit better. It's a horrible desert planet. Nobody wants to really live there. And it's very, you say rustic looking, and that still is not right. And add more snapping options for stuff. Enable, disable snapping. Doesn't have to snap, but, you know, give us the choice to let it be like, yeah, we're going to snap this end to end and make it look right, because this is not lined up right. Maybe we can do the rug back here. What do I do? Oh, toggle wiring. So I'm so used to like this turning using those. There we go. And we need some lighting over here. I gotta have some lighting on this spot, right? And that is just not going to work without lighting. So we'll do that. That is an outside lamp. That does not work right. That would work great if I had a way to extend downwards. We'll at least do like a table lamp. I don't want to do it right there, because I feel like if we're doing a gambling table, that's kind of in the way of seeing the person. Definitely need something that can come down over it like this. Let me double stack this, make it look just terrible, but have it actually work for the way I need it to. Think I've got that aimed right. Oh, that's close. That does give me some lighting there. What else? Yeah, we don't serve your kind here. That's what we're gonna put on the sign. If I know how to spell it in whatever language that is. I mean, like, come on. The scissor lift is a nice touch for, you know, you're building a settlement. But it seems very purposeful for a settlement. And yet, at what point are we doing anything that requires a scissor lift? I'm not using a scissor lift to build right now. You know, I didn't use it to build my other bases. I feel like they could have gone without the scissor lift and done something maybe a little bit more appropriate to it. And look, we got like a canvas gazebo. It's definitely feeling more of like that outdoor, like it's space age cowboy settlement type of thing. It's the Sci-Fi West. That's it. Not Wild West. Sci-Fi West. That's what we're gonna. It's like that meets Greek, you know, like ancient Arabic kind of thing, something like that. You know, I just see this being like we're gonna have a harem someplace. Somebody's gonna build a base with a harem looking thing. All these tapestries and nice ornamental rugs, and it's gonna be like all these little geek is it females? Do they have females? I don't remember seeing that part. If they have females, I'm assuming they have some way of reproducing because there's so many of them. Jason's been toxic today. Go give him a hug, Sanchez. Let's get some stools here. And we're gonna kind of make them a little bit cramped because we want a lot of people up here betting. This is the gambling table, but we don't want them so close that they're like, if they're doing any kind of like poker or anything, we don't want them cheating by looking at each other's cards, you know. And then we want the dealer to be standing so they don't get a seat. What else could we use? Surely there's something that fits to like a dealing, like cards, gambling of some sort type thing. Need to try the alternative looking landing pad too. I don't see anything. Of course, I don't have all the unlocks yet. So maybe I need to revisit this once I have the unlocks. Let's, you know what? We'll throw a little aquarium in one corner. If I don't have the Mordite with me, that's okay. I can get... Oh, I'm not in that system anymore. Yeah. Oh, settlement productivity increased by 41,000. Finally took effect. So I just had to exit the menu. Yeah, all right. So I got that. I'll have to come back here with some Mordite and some better lighting. Let's see how that... Honestly, that looks a little bit more lit up than the normal lighting would do. No, I don't think even the normal lighting would be that bright. But this looks awful in the corner. Like, we need... Let me look real quick. I'll make sure before I say this. We need that. Folded sails, but corner pieces. So it's like it's a sail that comes up on the corner itself. Like this style, as opposed to being a separate little like square piece. We need that. We need an option for that because you could create like a nice outdoor market type feel with that. I feel they missed out on that opportunity. Okay, I am heading to the settlement now, which, yep, I can teleport to. I can't teleport from. There's Christmas in July. Why is there Christmas in any month other than December when there's Christmas? Terrible and toxic. Yeah, Jason, you're just getting, you know, everybody's picking on you. So it's not me. I'm not picking on you. I'm agreeing with you on the we don't serve their kind here. We're kicking the droids out. Okay, let's see. Do I get... Where'd it go? Well, actually, you know what? While I'm here, let's look quick because it's there. $2.99 a day, $2.50 a day. So I have a nice increase and 81 hours until that's done. I've gone up 1% on that, but my happiness is still the same. So I think I've got enough room on my production. Yes, I'm still in debt, and I'm sure people will be happy once I'm making money, and once there's no more debt with the settlement. But I feel like then I could do the saloon to make them happier. Fund vital maintenance. Fund welfare measures. All right, increase. I could remove a big chunk of what I'm making in profit, or I could make them happy. I'm making some money right now. I think I need to let the money build up. Let's do the welfare. Make them happier. Oh, I've already made them happier. So it's like that. Look at that. 16. Done. And I'm... Oh, look, it kicked in better now. That was 89 hours. Now it's 49. Or maybe they're working harder. They're happier, so they're working harder. So 49 hours, and I'll have my debt cleared. Instead of the 89. That's much better sounding. My God, you look at this. I mean, even this. Look how dark it is inside. It's very much like a Western, you know, settlement type thing. Yes, you've got some high-tech stuff like that, but nobody seems to be springing for very good lighting on anything. Let's see. There's that one skylight piece. You can see how it goes up that way. You got this weird pop-up there. You got... That looks more accurate. Like that, it's a flat piece inside. Why have the bowl? Why the little dome for that spot, you know? I can see it at that tied together, like those three merged together, and then that was like a flat piece where there was like something up top, but that seems like just a weird placement right there to me. We do have a nice spot up here to stand, but how do you get up here? I mean, it's like, okay, you're gonna stand up here, you're kind of under the shade. But how do you get here? I don't see a ladder coming up to that. I'm thinking they did not get enough feedback on some of these parts from some players, like in a beta experimental program before they put some of these out. Because it feels like some of these just do not fit at all. I didn't scan that. Let's see if I can entice a sentinel attack. I thought I got him. Oh, I was missing him. I swear I was hitting him. Boom! Sneak attack. He's like, I won't go in here if I can't. That lights up the area around it better than the actual lights we use for decoration. How sad is that? The inside lights are less effective than the canisters we pick up. Inside we go. And now we're gonna hang out. And oh, wait. I want to see what happens. Like, do they just completely give up? Oh, he's like, I see him. I see him. Then the guy, he's through the glass. I can't get to him. He's like, he's right there. He's like, I see you. I see you. I'm gonna get in here and get this. Like, peekaboo. Peekaboo. He's like, I know he's in there. Where's the others? There was 4 of them. All right. Oh, there's 3. I think they're stuck now. Who needs tea? Jenny does not. She needs Firefly. Sweet tea vodka. Not Fireball. You got it wrong. It's Firefly. Sweet tea vodka. Or Firefly TV show. That too. You know, that's another good one to get. You know, little classic Nathan Fillion right there. They're, you know, great show there. I was kind of hoping I'd get another big building project already that I could start. I seriously feel like I want to rename this to Mos Eisley now. Like, I know it did Among Us Falls because it was sus. Because, you know, it was something falls. I can't remember what the first part was. Which, there's no falls. There's no water. It's a barren desert. So it was clickbait, we said, and now it's like it just feels so much more like I'm on Tatooine. I want to call it Mos Eisley. You can't find it. You just gotta go to the liquor store. Chili Doritos. I say Paqui Haunted Ghost Pepper Chips. Go for that. Get you a bag of those, and see how you feel afterwards. Make sure you dig in there to get the dust out of the bottom, all the flavoring that didn't adhere to the chips. You got, you know, dig in there or shake it out. You got to make sure you get that. Very important to finish off all the flavoring in those. gonna give the sentinels time to hopefully disband. Since they do seem to be having problems. There's a scissor lift. And it's not even being properly used. And I also cannot stand inside the scissor lift. They didn't even like it is entirely just a decorative piece. There's not, I can't even stand inside the railing area. I'm standing on it. But I think they rushed this update a little bit. I think they released it a month too soon. I think they should have done another month on this of tweaking and testing things, because it's not ready. This update was not ready. There's way too many bugs and things that are just not polished. So no more decisions. I guess that means I wait here. Well, actually, you know what? Let's base computer. I can build a base. Or at least it's acting like I can build a base right here. I would assume that it'll cause a problem with, you know, possibly some of the buildings if I did start building a base here. But, you know, I could put the base computer and then just decorate stuff. Use it as a way to decorate inside. I mean, I guess that would be an acceptable thing. I think. I don't know. I mean, I would think it could work that way. I mean, I could be wrong. But I would think that it should at least let me decorate inside. Don't build near the settlement. Okay. I know Xbox already told me not to build too close. If I want to build a base, I have to go a certain distance away. But, I mean, it's giving me the option for the base computer to place it, you know, to build one. Not that I want to build one right now anyway. I don't want to get stuck with one that I don't need. Oh, man. A little too much oxygen there. I want to look at the rooftop on here. Look at that. All right, so you got these 3 domes. Kind of feels fine. You know, it's matching. You got alternating. Got the glass theme one. You got this. This has glass. Why can't we have that in the alloy version? Why does the alloy rooftop not have a glass one? Or is it one I just did not, for some reason, see when I was unlocking stuff? I got all the alloy stuff. I got all of the alloy stuff. So I would say I should have that option if it is an option. That's something's not right there. That definitely feels like I should have that. And I already dug. Oh, that one. The one that is there, but it's not really there because I can't dig down into that part of the ground to get it. Notice that's not fixed. You know, that's been going for quite a few updates. That stuff will spawn inside the deepest part of the ground where you cannot dig down to it. Oh, yeah. Definitely less impressed with this update after these 2 sessions, plus what I've done since last time. And there's 2 of them. 2 towers. Like, you know, the book. I want to say that's the one I just built. Because I know it was building behind my home, my, you know, operations center. So maybe this is, no, that can't be the one I built. I don't know at this point. Maybe it's making up for making me do 6 times through the base part of it instead of doing it once. $11 p.m. to 8 a.m. is a good sleep schedule. I mean, 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. is 9 hours. You're sleeping, I mean, midnight to 8 is 8 hours. You got 11 to midnight, that's 9 hours. If you're getting only 7 hours out of that, Salty, you're laying awake for 2 hours in that point. And I would say 8 a.m. I mean, if, you know, it depends on how it affects you. It also depends on how well you sleep. I usually get by with 6.5 to 7 hours. If I get less than 6, I really start to feel it. But if I sleep 8, I don't notice a difference. So it really depends on you. And also, again, how well you sleep. If you're getting really good sleep, good quality sleep, you generally can get away with less. I know people who, you know, in the past that, I know somebody who can sleep for 12 hours, but I have seen there's studies, clinical studies that have shown sleeping more than 9 hours is actually worse for you than sleeping less hours. Like if you sleep 5 hours, it's better than sleeping 10 hours because the negative effects actually are worse when you sleep more. Different effects, but it still is worse for you to sleep more than 9 hours. You need to sleep 7 to 9 range, and most of what I've seen, people agree, you know, experts agree, you need to be sleeping around intervals of 90 minutes because of the way the sleep cycle rotates through the night. You're better trying to sleep in intervals of 90 minutes. So, you know, 6 hours, 7.5 hours, 9 hours type range. But really, it's how fast you go to sleep. If you can lay down and be asleep within a couple of minutes, then you're good. If you lay down in bed and you take a half hour to go to sleep, then you need to work on trying to get to sleep a little faster. So, yeah, it's at least try to get around 6.5, 7.5 hour range is what I would say. Again, you know, it depends on how well you can function, but that goes back to how well you sleep too. It's not just how much time you got. If you toss and turn all night, it's not helpful. But if you sleep very soundly for even just 6 hours, you're going to feel better than tossing and turning for 8 or 9. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what to do because I don't have anything. It's not telling me anything right now for the base, and I don't know if there's like a time frame for it to give me another project because I haven't seen it be fairly quick. I'm gonna do a quick load of the game just to see. I'm just gonna completely close out of it and just see if this will make a difference. Timmy, wake up. You're showing off your sleep schedule, which is play for a bit, have a snack, go to sleep. Wake up, play, have a snack, go to sleep. Come on, look here. Look. I'll try to get him to move to get these other snacks. Look right there. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, Timmy. Look at that. Nobody's talking now, but now they will because we got Timmy. There we go. We got to get the good shot of Timmy. Right, Timmy? He's like, oh man, he switched the camera view. I'm on camera. It's like he was contemplating which one he should go for. Oh, he's gonna eat that one. He's gonna eat it. Oh yeah, there they go. So the new one of the bug fixes did change it so when there's a storm, the NPCs actually run for cover. You know, that was one thing. I was like, oh yeah, there's a storm. They're just walking along like it's nothing. That got fixed, but not the other problems of seeing tonight. I guess maybe that was a quick fix. Did you eat it? You ate it. Good. You've been acting funny on those treats, Timmy. And those are salmon treats. You're supposed to like salmon treats. Here, I'm gonna give you 4 more. You gotta do them like right here in front of the camera. There you go. He seems like he was like really contemplating which one he wanted to get. Like he was like, do I really want to go in there for this? All right, yeah, I do. At least he's eating those now. He's been goofy about those new treats. They're not the same ones I used to get them, but I couldn't find those. It's a slightly different one from the same company. But he's been like giving me dirty looks like, these are not the ones I've been getting from you. Why don't you give me those? All right, well, I mean, at least I am in the green now, and they're not running. Why are you not running for cover? You guys are all up here with, they're up here with tablets. He's satisfied by me. I'll talk to him. I think they were up here checking the storm. They're the weather observers. I'm not gonna say they're the weather geeks. Hey, you get done? You want one more? One more? Yeah. Aww. Don't go. Ah. Very wet snout. He's got a wet snooter. All right, why don't you chew this thing? Look at this. Chew stick. It's like it's like bully jerky strip, and he won't chew on it. Come on, get it, Timmy. Oh, hey, he was like, yeah. All right. Look down here. Look here. Look right here. He's looking. He is looking. Oh, he was. All right. I'm gonna put it like right here, right at the edge. You gotta get your snout in there. Get in there, Timmy. Oh, you knocked it off. Where'd it go? Timmy? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? You lost it. He knocked it off his bed and he lost the treat. What? Get it. All right, get that one. Don't move it around, just eat it. Find the other one. Go find the other one. We'll find the other one after this, Timmy. He's like, I'm gonna find it now. I'm gonna find the other tree. He is. He's searching for it. He's gonna find it. Oh, we got a landed pilot. I'm gonna talk to the pilot while Timmy looks for that treat. What's up? Well, yeah, let's talk about your ship. No, let's not talk about the ship. Like, what do they do if it's like they land and you just come up to them, you're like, hey, I want to buy your ship, and you buy their ship, But you don't trade them the ship. You buy it off them. So it's like, I'm keeping my ship and buying yours. And you do this in the middle of nowhere. What do? They're like, all right, I got money. Hey, can you give me a lift? Timmy, did you find that? Did you knock the other one off? I'm gonna have to go looking for treats after this on the floor. You did that, didn't you? You hit it. I'm not gonna bother with those. So there we go. I've made some progress in the settlement, but it's not much. I mean, let's face it, they're not happy with me. They're like, I've had 2 people leave. I'm only at 60% happiness because I did not build them the saloon. I was like, I'd rather get our debt going towards the positive than lose more money every day. So they're not that happy. I think the saloon only gave like a 12% increase. So I don't want to be up like 28% happiness anyway. But you know, I mean, at least I'm making some money back. That's going. You see, it's only like it's like a fourth of the way, and it's still red. And that's a very small amount. That's gonna be like 250 citizens, I guess, for the settlement size. I don't know what I'm gonna do about quicksand. That's poorly decorated. I agree, but I'm not like able to decorate really. I don't know what I need to do with that. I'm just gonna have to let this have time to keep going, and maybe we'll get some upgrades. But that, yeah, that's has been. It went from being a very interesting and hopeful update to now being a bit more of a disappointing update for me. So we'll go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's enough for now until I get something else to build. I have not been playing Phasmo, but again, I've already said I'm probably not going to play that one. That doesn't really grab my attention that much. That's kind of one of those that's like, you know, the psychological horror. There's a certain degree I can do that, but it's not overall like what I want to do. I've been back to more of actually playing the forest again. How about that? I went back and reinstalled the forest for longer than normal. Usually, every time I've reinstalled the forest, I open up my last game save and I'll get the cannibals, the mutants to come in and attack, and I'll watch them die on all my little traps I set up. And then I'm like, all right, that was fun. Uninstall. But this time I decided to start a new game save, and I'm actually having some fun with it again. I'm not going to do another series or anything on it. It's just way too tedious work to build anything significant in that game. But I wanted to get some time back into it because, you know, at some point they're going to have the sequel coming out, available at least. I did. What was that? There's another one I was going to do. Oh, before I did that, like Labor Day, you know, the other day, I had day off. I actually took time to do. I started playing 7 Days to Die again, and I did heavily tweak it because I want a Walking Dead style game, not a supernatural, magical, special moon every few days that gives them magic powers, like automatically knowing where you are and running through spike traps like they're invincible. So I heavily tweaked it, but even with that, problems all over the place. At one point, I was in a building, I had already cleared it out, and I was trying to upgrade it to make it more secure to become my new base, and 4 zombies and a zombie dog just spawned inside. Like, not they came inside, the doors, everything was fixed, they just spawned inside while I was there. While I was in the next room over, it's just suddenly 4 zombies and a zombie dog just poof inside the building. And that was the point when they started destroying stuff that I had. I was like, I could understand if I left the area, they got like spawned in, but not when I'm, you know, a few meters away. I mean, it was, you know, literally I was in the next room and they just appeared after I'd already cleared everything. And I just said, okay, that's it. There's just still too many problems with this game. I'm out. Hi, Bradley. Thanks for joining in. So yeah, you know, I played 7 Days to Die on Twitch. I don't think I ever did it on YouTube Live. I used to do it on Twitch. And I did it before, I want to say it was the Alpha 16 update or something. One of those updates just completely hosed my game. Broke so many things that if I died, I could not even keep my base anymore. Lost my base. I gave up at that point. And every time I've reloaded it until Monday, I've pretty much have uninstalled it within 30 minutes of trying it. Like one time, I want to say it was maybe the Alpha 18 update. I installed it, and in 30 minutes, I started a game, and I died 6 times because at one point it literally spawned me in with a dog, aggressive dog, a few feet away from me that immediately attacked and killed me. I mean, as soon I'm there. Oh, I'm here. What's going on? Dog attacks and kills me. Yeah, so it should not spawn in a secured area. I mean, they shouldn't spawn right next to you, period. They shouldn't just be like, oh, hey, tap you on the shoulder kind of thing. I did not have my land claim block there. I had it in another spot. But I was going to move and build a land claim block there. And that was the problem with this last play, is that I was just working, you know, in there and, you know, on the other side of the wall, inside that same building I was in, they just popped in, just poof, started breaking stuff. And so I'm pretty much now, I think, at the point, I'm going to wait for the, you know, 8 years from now when 7 Days to Die is full release finally, since it's Alpha 19, I think now, you know, and I don't think that game's ever going to get out of early access. I was not a rage quit, like I wasn't about to throw my keyboard, but yeah, I was like, okay, this is, it doesn't matter how good I tweak it or what I get done, this is not going to let me play and enjoy myself, because it'd be like Subnautica. I'm building a base and then a Reaper Leviathan spawns right behind me and attacks me. Or, you know, better yet, you build your Cyclops. You're watching it drop in. You're getting things set up. You're in the safe shallows in the edge, and all of a sudden, Reaper Leviathan spawns right next to it and starts attacking it. Like it wasn't there, but it spawned immediately there while you're building up your Cyclops. I've dealt with enough problems since I stopped playing 7 Days to Die that it kept me from rage quitting. Otherwise, that would have been a rage quit. But I'm close now. I've had enough problems. Enough times I've installed it, and within 30 minutes uninstalled it again. I'm about to just not bother with it again. There's much better zombie games out there if you want a zombie game. If you want a survival game, there's better games out there. I mean, if you want to build a base and not worry about it being destroyed constantly, Minecraft's better. You know, I feel like 7 Days to Die is becoming a very specific year. You want that almost like a tower defense type of thing. You gotta get it done. You gotta get prepared for the defense more than the survival aspect of the game. And that's the thing. The Infected, Jason will verify on this. The Infected has the same thing, and while both games can turn it off, I feel like the Infected has done a better job with it. It's, yeah, you get this hazy thing, this kind of effect when the attack's happening. It's not just like there's an attack, but it's not like the Vambies in the Infected suddenly get magic powers. They know where you are. It's like a coordinated attack. It's like they're showing some intelligence and attacking you as a group. It's not 7 Days to Die. The zombies know exactly where you are, no matter where you are in the building. No matter you being quiet at all, they know exactly where you're at, and they have super speed. The Alpha 16 update on 7 Days to Die. I watched people in preparation for my first Blood Moon, and I watched people on Twitch live streaming. Here's 2 rows of spikes, and they survived the whole night, only losing a few spikes and replacing them as it happened. And then I get there, and I'm not playing anything different. They were, I could see from them fighting zombies during the day, same difficulty level, same damage level. I watch a zombie plow through almost all my spikes before dying in one go, in a row, like 20 spikes gone, one zombie. And, it was completely inconsistent. Infected, not like that. You're still trying to get your portal back? Are you talking about the big portal? The one that you program in the coordinates, or the one that you build in the base to teleport around, Jenny? Yeah, and the Infect is getting a lot of updates. Yeah, that's the other thing. I mean, 7 Days to Die gets a lot of updates too, but the Infected, it's one guy on the Infected. It looks better. The Vambies are limited, in comparison. You got a very basic model designed for the enemies. 7 Days to Die has more character models, but they are very limited. Another thing with 7 Days to Die, I got tired of being like, okay, I'm going into this building, I'm walking in this room, and I already know where the zombies are hidden that are about to attack. Oh, look, there's a TV, and there's like cabinet doors on the sides. The zombies are going to jump out of one side of the cabinets. I already know it. It's like, oh, here's a false wall that has a little hidden area where there's no loot or anything, nothing special, but there's a zombie behind it. And you can see that it's a false wall. You know it's about to happen. It got predictable for that part too. And, Infected is not like that. You're not going into the town and you're like, oh, I know there's a Vambi behind that wall, Oh, he has added some new ones. See, I haven't played it recently that much. I got on it a little bit, but then I was just like, I've killed a couple of Vambies, and it was like, they look the same. I found the truck. And I was like, oh man, this is going to take some work. I got some other stuff I'll play right now. So I didn't play that much. You're still having problems with your base teleport portal. What are you building it on, Jenny? Like, what room? Are you building it in an enclosed room? Or are you trying to build it? Well, no, it works out in the open too, as long as you have a power thing to it. I'm assuming, of course, you do have the components you need, Jenny. Oh, they show up in the caves now, too? I did see them in the caves before, I think. I did have one attack me in a cave at one point. It wasn't like I saw them all the time, but I did have one attack me in a cave at one point. And then there was it scorpions in the caves? There was something in the caves, too. I remember at one point I got attacked when the caves were first added, because I was going and trying to get stuff for it. Getting was it the mushrooms, and then is it tin that he added, or lead? One of the there's so many games I play that have different materials. You got to remember which one has what. Again, I have not really played it that much recently. I've been playing more stuff, and honestly, I'm now again back to playing the forest, which is Actually, you know, it's fun. It's actually going back to starting over. I usually don't like doing that in games that are very tedious. But I've been away from the forest so long that now starting over actually is making it more enjoyable. And I'm doing like no story right now. I am doing nothing but building and playing with the building aspect again. And, you know, I part of it is the fact I've stepped away for so long. The other stuff I've played as well, I think has revitalized my respect for that game in terms of the looks and the feel. But it's definitely still a case of I would not mark the forest as one of the better building games. Yes, it's got a lot of capabilities, but it's tedious and practically no snapping for anything. There's some snapping, but it's very limited. There needs to be more snapping. But then you look at like Green Hell and how well things work in that. And then you look at the Infected, and the Infected is like the forest and Green Hell met in the middle kind of thing almost. Like the Vampies look very similar to the cannibals in the forest. And some of the building kind of feels similar, but I feel like, yeah, the Infect is going to be that good middle ground between those two. At least until the Forest sequel comes out, whenever that is. It's lead, okay. Below Zero streams, I don't know yet. Right now, I'm trying to get through at least the guide videos, and until I run out of really stuff to do in a normal type thing. I mean, I'm doing the mods right now, and if it wasn't for what's going on with Nexus mods, which is not just Subnautica and Below Zero, this is like every game on Nexus mods being affected. If it wasn't for that, I'd probably have a lot more mods I'd be diving through at the moment, but because of the changes they've implemented, that there's a lot of modders just no longer uploading to Nexus mods, no longer updating on Nexus mods, and there's a lot of them that are ripping all their stuff off of Nexus mods. You know, I'm gonna see how long I can get through the current series. I may start doing streams on Below Zero maybe in a couple of months, but right now I'm not planning on it. Honestly, I'm really kind of, you know, still enjoying like the Mechanica streams I'm doing. And of course, No Man's Sky right now. I'm still waiting, and this may change, you know, it depends. I'm waiting. We talked about this before, everybody else. Icarus, the Icarus game. November. Let me see what it is. I didn't buy the pre-order yet, so I need to, but it's Icarus. November 20th, so right before Thanksgiving. Means I'll have time to play around with it. I am very tempted, and actually, oh, that's right, it's this weekend is the beta. I think it's this weekend is the beta. I guess I could go ahead and get, that's really the one. If you haven't seen it, you check it out. Icarus. That's all it is, just Icarus. It looks really good. I'm really excited for that one. And I think if that one turns out as good as it kind of looks from all the promo stuff, that might become like the stream game for a little while. When does the Forest come out? I haven't seen any defined date for Sons of the Forest yet. I've seen the promo stuff. I haven't seen anything definitive for Sons of the Forest. I mean, I keep seeing stuff like, you know, it's coming, but I haven't seen anything about it is definitely done. Oh, here's a, okay, from 2 days ago, release date. Let's see. Okay, yeah, from 2 days ago, this is a post saying we don't have a defined date for when it's coming out. Still nothing. for a definitive release date on the sequel to The Forest. Now, here's one saying rumored for Halloween this year, but that's a rumor. I mean, that would make sense. It's kind of that scary horror feel to it, especially when you get in those caves kind of thing. But that's a rumor off of 4chan apparently, and not a confirmed thing by End Night Games, the developer. They have not actually done that. Apparently there is going to be a trailer supposedly coming, but it doesn't say that they haven't confirmed from what I'm seeing here that it's actually coming out. The wildlife in Icarus needs work. Well, I mean, they've still got 2 months, you know, and that might end up being not even full release. It might be, here we are in beta, you know. But I think Icarus is going to be very appealing. Now, The Forest, I'm not going to live stream. I'll do videos on The Forest. I'll do that. I'm not going to live stream The Forest. I've never really could get into doing that as like a live stream type of thing. But Icarus feels like I could do some live streaming with that. That feels like it would be a good, fun one for live streaming and having fun with that. So yeah, if Icarus turns out to be pretty good, I might actually switch to doing both streams as Icarus. I don't know yet. I kind of would like to get to where I have one game that I just feel like this is one I just have to play a lot and want to do a lot and would fit well with the live streams. I can't do all Subnautica on live streams. I have played Subnautica too much. Below Zero too much as well, to be able to say, hey, let me just do both of these games for all my live streaming. I mean, I've got 585 hours on Subnautica and 331 hours on Below Zero right now. I have only slightly more time in No Man's Sky than I do in Below Zero. We'll put it that way. Not like, let's see, what was the one I used to do? Empyrean a lot. 559 hours in Empyrean. So it has taken me years more to get through Subnautica, more time in Subnautica than I had in Empyrean, because I was playing Empyrean so much for a while. He has played Icarus. I don't want to spoil it for myself. I want to wait and like be able to go in fresh. I don't want to have any kind of like, oh, well, this is what I need to do first kind of thing. I want to wait. I'm going to get it. I'm going to try it out and see what I think when it comes out. And if it's good, if it really gets me fired up, it'll probably become the new live stream thing. I mean, if I played like the beta weekend, I could understand, you know, I'm getting to play it, but I'm not sold on that yet. I've still got games I've bought that I haven't actually played a single minute yet, which is kind of like the thing. You know, you don't want to, you buy a game and then you sit on it for a year before you actually play it, and then you're like, man, I don't like this game. It's too late now. I've been doing that. Timmy, where'd you go? Timmy's abandoned me. I didn't even notice. Yeah, he's left the room. Jenny, you've got time to save some money for it. Don't worry. I think they're gonna keep the discount on Icarus going all the way to full release. I think that's what it's got on their page. Let me double check. So I'm pretty sure it said, yeah, special promotion offer ends November 27th. So they're actually going to have the 10% off discount going until a week after after the release, after it becomes available. So yeah, that, you know, you've got time to save up for it. Let's see. So yeah. Oh, they're apparently going to do some more beta weekends coming up, where they're going to do betas for the different biomes on Icarus, and like one weekend is going to be testing like the missions, or maybe it's like the update schedule for it. They do mention a community thing in there. Hopefully they're going to, when they say community, they're going to mean workshop, and you can like share designs out. I like it when games do that. I mean, it doesn't work for like Epic and other stores, but man, having Steam Workshop integration is just a great thing to have, especially on stuff with building. And I'm still waiting on another one. This will definitely be one we'll check out and stream once they send me the key for it, but it's not even available yet. Junk Punk. And you can look it up. It's all one word, just Junk Punk. It's like Wall-E meets Satisfactory. I guess, you know, cleaning up the world, but it's very decorative looking. You know, it's very visually appealing, and it looks kind of also like the Mechanica style sort of thing, or almost Planet Crafter style. That's another one that I'm waiting on, but they're supposed to send me a key once the game's actually available for it. So that's another one we'll be checking out whenever that happens. I'm waiting on that, and they said in a few weeks. And this was almost a month ago, so it might be this month, it might be next month. They did not tell me a date. They just said they'll send me a key in a few weeks when they're ready to open up access to it. That's Junk Punk. That'll be another one to check out or put on your wish list, you know, for now, since you can't really get it. I think I got everybody busy checking out stuff on Steam right now. Nobody's chatting anymore. You're welcome, Jenny. Glad you enjoyed it. Actually, I'm playing around with some stuff too while I'm kind of talking. I've been making some adjustments to things, so tell me what you think of my new layout thing. Boom. More me for when Timmy abandons his post on the side. And we can just all hang out and chat. I think the chat scrolled a little too far there. You hate looking at Steam? I hate looking at Steam too, you know, except when it's like, it means I'm about to get some nice hot tea, or, you know, about to, you know, means steaming water about to go in my ramen. You want too much stuff off of Steam. I do more of the massive, well, not so massive. I've seen some people's wish list that's like got 100 different games on there. And I'm sure you're going to say you're just like that. I've got not that many. I tend to go back and prune my wish list every so often. I'll go back and be like, you know, actually, I think I don't want that one anymore. And I'll cut it off and take it, you know, and just keep moving. I'm like, you know, it looked interesting, but now it's not really appealing to me. I'll postpone getting that, and I'll just delete it. So like right now I'm sitting at, well, I can't even tell how many I got on there. The numbers stopped after a certain point. I got a bunch of them saying 0. It's like 18, 20 items on my wish list. But granted, part of them are ones I'm using the wish list to keep track of, because I've already been told like a developer's already reached out to me about giving me a key for them. So I'm kind of using that to be like, oh yeah, I gotta remember that one. And then I've got, of course, the ones that are not available, like Icarus, that I want to get. And then, of course, there's certain ones I'm going to say, good way to use your wish list to watch for sale prices. I've got certain ones on here that I'm like, I'm waiting for them to do a big sale again. I'm like, okay, I'm going to buy them now. Otherwise, I'm not buying them. Yeah, Flight 45. I seriously, I know someone who has like 100 on his. And he's got a lot of games, a lot more in his library than I do. Like he's done a lot of those humble bundles and stuff like that to get games. So he's got a lot of stuff in his library. Mech Warrior. God, it's been a while since I've played that game. That's definitely a classic one. I'll tell you, the one I just got, and I did not get it on Steam. And I got it because it popped in my head for some reason. I was thinking about it. I was like, I wonder if, like, I didn't think I could find my disc for it. So I was like, I wonder if I could find a download for it since it's so old. But it's Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. It's one of the, it was like a sequel to Civilization. And I found it on GOG for $1.50. It was current when I thought about it. I looked it up. They had it on sale for $1.50 for it and the expansion that I never played. And that is, I was like, I got it. And it's great because it's one of those you could still download a standalone installer for it. You don't have to have like their games launcher. So I just downloaded the installer and I installed it. I played one game. And I was like, oh, this was fun. Definitely worth the $1.50 I paid to relive the old nostalgia of that game. If you never played it, it's like Civilization, but you don't start like in the Stone Age or something. You're already in like space age, space travel. And you work your way forward even more to like the ascent of humanity. Like transcendence is one of the goals, but you can also win by just conquering everybody. You spent hours playing it? Yes. Oh, see, I don't have the game in the box. I think I have the disc somewhere for it, but it was too much trouble to go digging through boxes of old game disc and console game cartridges that I just said, oh, $1.50, that's worth it to save me that trouble. I'll say another one I would love to find. I actually would rather check out the sequel was Black and White. Did you ever play that one? That was a fun one for me. Mainly, yeah, it was not so much, it's not a building game, There was Alpha Star, you're kind of building stuff, you're controlling how things get built and done, but Black and White, you played a deity, you played a god, and you had a creature as your avatar, but you didn't control the creature, you kind of trained it. So it's like, if the creature picked up one of your worshipers and ate them, you either pet the creature to say, good boy, keep doing that, or you slap them to say, bad boy. And it was a kind of that early, like, they learned from positive or negative reinforcement. You had both of them? Like, both of those? So I only played Black and White 1. I never got around to playing the second one, but very fond memories of Black and White, playing that one, and more so just the free play, start a game, gonna have two other enemies, just not playing the story, just doing the just the scenario match. That was fun. I gotta see if I can find that one again somewhere. I'm sure somebody's got it for sale still at this point. Did they ever whisper my name? I don't remember. They didn't whisper it like I mean, it's been so long since I played that that I don't remember anything like that happening. 2 was really good. I know it was better graphics and new creatures and such. I never got around to getting it and trying it. No, yeah, that was another one. I spent a lot of time playing Black and White, mainly because I kept trying to figure out a better way to teach my creature so it would do the right things. And I always loved to try and, you know, get as many of the like main villages where I could get the worshippers and gain more powers. That was such an interesting take of like a god game. Instead of you're just in charge of everything, you have a different way to interact with them. It says everybody's name. I don't remember. It's been so long, I don't remember if it ever did that or not. I mean, it probably did at some point, but I mean, that was years ago when I last played that. It's been years since the second one came out. Oh, and the conscious ones. So you had the old man with the beard, and then you had the little floaty devil guy that was like your good and evil. That was fun too. Having them like argue, you know, it was like you know, you had them pop up on your shoulder kind of thing. Is like one whispering in your ear to do one thing, the other one telling you to do something else. That was fun. I tried to be more of the good god myself for the most part. Except when it was like, all right, in like worshiping other ones, I was mean to them. I was the evil god to them. But I was like, once you're on my side, I'm gonna treat you right. You know, come over to this side of the party, and you get all the goodies. But as you stay over there, I'm gonna hit you with a lightning bolt. Or throw a fireball at you. That was another one. Throw the fireball. If you got the throw right, that was one thing I really liked. It wasn't like some games now, they would do the fireball. It goes in, hits one building, and blows it up. No, you throw the fireball, and you could hit like all these buildings in a row and set them all on fire. Creature battles were fun too. Yeah, you teach them like do the uppercut or something. Get them learn how to fight properly. You sit there, be watching, then boom. Nice uppercut, knocks the other creature down. Yeah. Watering trees, yeah. I got Timmy for watering trees now. I don't have to worry about that. What about when you had your creature watering villager houses? I think I had mine do that a couple of times where I trained it to go and pee on their houses. Which was not like, they didn't exactly appreciate that, but it was funny. Oh man, we've gone like almost an hour after normal. We've got at least, I would say 40 minutes of just talking now. And Timmy abandoned us a while ago. And I keep saying his name. He's still not coming back in here. Yeah, that was the thing, Jenny. Like, the creatures would change based on their alignment. So, like, a lion would be a nice, noble-looking, what's that one from Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? Like, that kind of, like, very elegant, regal-looking type lion. And then the evil one would be more like Scar from Lion King. Like, you know, like Mufasa and Scar would be the two variations of them. That was another cool aspect of it, was the creature actually did change physically based on their alignment. I can't remember what the turtle looked like, though, when it got evil. I can't remember if it was like spikes or something came out of it. I know the wolf turned really evil looking. Yeah, it is fun. I'm going to have to find it now. I'm sure somewhere somebody sells it still. GOG or somebody's got it, you know. Sure I can find the second one too, which added more. Like, I don't remember the ape being in the first one. But ooh, abandonware. You could go get it through my abandonware, apparently. Possibly. I might have to check that out. It had the orangutan. I had like a wolf. We had a horse. I think a horse. I don't know. It's definitely, it was a fun game. God, Black and White 2 was released in 2005. That's how old it is. So you got to think about how long ago it was for the first one to come out. You can still buy it on Amazon, apparently. Somebody's got a used copy for $20 of Black and White 2. I think I can find it somewhere else. Oh, yeah, the tiger. All right, good night, Salty. I think we're going to wrap it up here, too. Yeah. So, again, we had a little bit longer conversation here at the end because Timmy abandoned, but it was fine. We have some fun. So, yeah, we'll wrap it up now because I gotta go do some stuff before I go to sleep. And one more day of work this week. We will be doing more Mechanica Saturday. I've actually got some new stuff I've been testing out and ran into some problems. Part of it was my fault. Part of it was the game crashed again. I seem to have a habit of making that game lock up and crash on me. But, yeah, we're going to do some more Mechanica Saturday. I've got some new ideas, some new things to test out, some more stuff we could do for the workshop. And, well, yeah, we'll just have some fun, see what we could come up with, you know. Some useful ideas for the workshop, maybe something a little bit more complicated this time around. Maybe some basic stuff. I don't know. We'll see. You all be thinking of some ideas. And, yeah, we'll just have some fun Saturday. But that's going to be it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Jenny, Jason, Salty, I know Bradley was in recently, Felonious, Xbox, of course, can't forget Xbox, he's asleep, I'm sure, at this point. Sanchez, who else? Dinosaur King, I didn't see that earlier, sorry about that. I think that's Chris. Oh yeah, Chris was on earlier from Australia. I think he's busy playing his third game now. So yeah, I think that's all the main face names I remember seeing tonight. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, all of you. We'll do this again Saturday, hopefully with some more people involved. But yeah, thanks for spending some time hanging out with me and chatting tonight. And Sanchez, that's fine. You're back to the keyboard for the final goodbye. So thank you all. I'm going to go find Timmy, take him out for a walk, and we'll see you Saturday.